fantastic news. Product 6 finally signed off today as promised, and I'd like to introduce you to, yes, the Spooligan Hex. And who better to tell you all about it, the brains behind the operation, it's Mr. Craig Noble-Jones.
Brains is a loose term. So, good morning everyone. Pleased to introduce you to Spooligan Hex. As you know, people like Dean Booker and that, they like to anchor their stand down, because certainly Bristol Channel and venues such as that, strong tide pulls, aggressive fish, things like that, you don't want to be pulling your stand over and trashing your couple of £1,000 worth of gear. So we've gone for a bungee system that you can attach to your stand for securing it, but also we've added some functionality, so we can now hang off our traces, so when you're moving with the tide, your traces are not twisting and tangling up, and it just, it keeps everything neat and tidy, which technically is the Spooligan way. Okay, so the functionality that we've designed into Hex is two purposes. Initially as a bungee anchor, so that you can secure your stand on big tides or strong tidal currents, or when you're fishing after target species that are known to give a very aggressive bite and potentially pull your stand off. We're also clipping down those larger rigs, your 5, 6, 7 footers. It comes down right down the stand and clips into the Hex. The Hex itself is universal, so left or right handed, so depending on which side you clip your rigs, whether you clip them from the inside of your leg or the outside of your leg, it's secured there. The idea being, if you're fishing a venue where you're moving with the tide, you clip down your rig and you move your stand, they're not swinging around getting tangled, which I think most of us have all experienced at some point in our fishing careers. And then over to the anchor area, I've got this one anchored off against the tidal pull. I'm using a collapsible water bucket, Amazon, eBay, couple of quid. Fill it with rocks, gravel, water, whatever, so even if you're fishing sort of promenades or sea harbour walls, etc., you've still got something you can anchor to, or simply wrap it around a rock. You can anchor off at the lower point or higher. I'm running both sets of Hex, so if you're running standard size ones on standard tripod legs, or if you're using the extension legs, which is slightly larger diameter, we do a set of Hex which fits both. Now we can see here, I'm fishing a mark with a strong tidal pull, and the tension on that bungee on my bucket and on the Hex is phenomenal. Now they're polyurethane, strong, rough, tough things, and they're designed to flex with the pull of whatever you've got it anchored to. So as you can see, a pair of 1200s bending in the tide, and the Hex, the bungee and the bucket that I'm using doing their job.